In this video, I'm going to be attempting to fix this Dell U4919DW 49-inch widescreen monitor. I bought this thing off Facebook Marketplace because it doesn't work. It turns on, it's really, really dim. You can just about make out the image, but you can only really see it on half the screen. This side's completely dead. And I can't really show you that because I've already started taking it apart. After taking it apart, I remembered, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm no good with electronics. Well, I'm no good with soldering and testing and stuff like that. Normally when I fix things like this, it's just troubleshooting, looking at what's not working, and then replacing the part, see if it fixes it. So I bought another one off eBay for £70, and I'm just gonna take parts off this and see if we can get a working monitor. So whilst I'm taking this one apart, I'll show you how to tear it down. Dell does have some instructions on their website of how to tear it down, but it's not very clear. And I didn't see anyone else doing any videos, so hopefully this helps someone. Okay, this is the second broken one, and I'm not sure if you can see right here, there's a crack in the screen, and I want to turn it on because the video I saw online, it was doing something interesting. Okay, we got power. And yep. You know what, I'm gonna turn it off. This is the second broken one I've got. If you see down here, there is a crack in the screen. I have just turned it on, all the backlights are working, it's just very knackered over there. I've turned it off, I don't want to break it anymore. Time to start stripping it down. First of all, unplug it, hold the button down for, it's normally 30 or 60 seconds to cycle it, get all the power out. Or at least that's what they say online. Take these screws out, store them somewhere safely. Okay, now we're gonna be starting from the top right. I'm gonna flip this round, but yeah, if you're looking at the back, there's the Dell logo. We're starting over here. Now here's the bit I wasn't clear about when I did the other one. You're separating the gray bit and the vents away from the blacks around here. And all you need to do is basically jam something in between there and just pry it apart, just pop it off. On the other one, I used a very small flat blade screwdriver to prise them apart, but it left loads of little scratches, so I'm going to try use a guitar pick. Yeah. There we go. So I've just slid that in there. Let's see if we can get another one in. There we go. Slide it across. You could just hear that one just pop then. There's another one. And basically just do this all the way around. As it got a bit tougher, I started using a plastic tire lever for a bicycle. Again, just jam that in there, lift it up. It does take a tiny bit of force. It does crack when it comes off. Don't worry, you haven't broken anything. On to the next section, which is the side bits, and they've got a slightly different clip. You still need a bit of force, but because it's so thin, it feels like it's gonna snap like as you're going down. So basically just carry on. I'm gonna carry on with my tire lever. You can hear it cracking. And then yeah, it was this bit last time where, as I went to go around the corner, I'll tell you what, I'm actually gonna use my guitar pick again. Yeah, let's see if we can get this. There we go, pop. Like once you start going, there. Once you start getting to it, see there's a clip there, I just need to pop it. There we go. Hey, there we go. And then just repeat this process down this side and repeat it down the other side. Take your time when you're doing it because I've just sliced my finger on something. Both sides are done. We're gonna go to the bottom now. Yeah. This is where I've got to be careful because I broke some stuff on the other one. So again, we're just gonna work our way along. Just popping this stuff up. But once you get past the buttons, stop and start doing the other side. You want to go just past the USB. The clips on this section here are slightly different, and I don't know how to do them without breaking them, so I'm gonna have a quick play. Okay, I've looked at the other shell, and it looks like the clips are like down that way, as if this needs to be pushed forward somehow. But I don't see how that's possible, so I'm just jamming a guitar pick in there. See if that helps. No. I really don't want to break the clips again. Okay, we got one in that side. See if we can get one in this side. Yeah, we got all the picks out. Yeah. Okay, I was just kind of wiggling it and pulled it, and it's gone up. I don't know if I broke the clips, because there's something we've got to do first. And that is remove this USB cable here. There's two little screws on the underside. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. And this thing comes off. All right, so one, two, three, four. These are the little clips I was worried about snapping. Let's see if we can get a close up. You can see they're really, really tiny, and they kind of hook upwards. So that hooks into these little spaces here. Oh. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. The other ones we were popping off are these things here. So you can see they're quite sturdy, they're quite robust. They're all the main ones along the bottom and the top. And then on the side here, you can see, these little clips here. These are just like, there's something that just kind of grabs onto them. They're not that strong, they're quite easy to pop off. They just sound like they're breaking every time you do it. First, I'm gonna unplug the USB cable just so it's out the way. Not sure if you can see it, but it's one of those ones that you just kind of flick up. So I just put a tiny little screwdriver in and just whoosh, flick it up. And then this thing just wiggles out. There we go. Next you need to detach this cable, but I can't remember if it's under the tinfoil or under the framework. So I'm gonna cut the tinfoil off. Very carefully. So satisfying. Probably shouldn't use a knife just in case I slice through the cable. But it feels good. Okay, that's easy enough, and I think... No, I'm gonna have a look at that before I yank on it. Pull on this, because it's kind of stuck to the frame, but it doesn't matter. Yank this upwards. Oh. Yeah, that's fine, we haven't torn anything. And then, I think you just pull this. Yoink! There we go. Pulled it out. All right, so this one's got a broken screen. The other one is just faulty backlights. Now, for the faulty backlights, it's either the power board that controls the backlights, or the backlights themselves, or something else, I don't know. So I'm gonna start by removing the circuit board here that controls the backlights, plug it into the good one, see if that works. Okay, so with my very limited knowledge, I think that this circuit board here is what controls the backlights, because we have two sets of cables that go out and into the monitor there. So one of those sets should be the left-hand side of the screen, one of those sets should be the right-hand side of the screen. So yeah, I've got to take this back cover off and remove that circuit board. Now this big piece of metal here has every single bit of electronics attached to it, and to remove it you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws, and you want to where's it gone? You want to undo all those screws, but there is another cable, so once you've undone the screws, be careful pulling it up, and I'll show you what's next. All the screws are now off, and oh wait a second, I want to unplug the backlight cables first. It's tricky to get them out, but unfortunately I couldn't get the camera in the right angle. I hate pulling on these because if you pull on the cable too hard, you could ruin it. Basically, I got a tiny flat blade screwdriver and just stuck it in the side, wedged it up a little bit, went to the other side, wedged it up a little bit, wiggled it, kept on doing that backwards and forwards. Eventually, they came out. These ones came out a lot easier than the other one. The other one, it took me 15 minutes to remove them safely. But anyway, I've removed them. Now, when you lift this thing up, there is one cable right here. Oh, I got my hand in the way. This thing. And if you're really careful, you can just flip it over and you don't actually need to unplug it. You might need to take the tape off, but there we go. Flipped it over, no damage. And the reason I haven't unplugged it is I've got no idea how to undo this plug here. If I need to, obviously I'm gonna have to figure it out, but it's got a really weird connection. It's taped down. I don't want to go messing with it if I don't have to. So that's your insides there. I've got a feeling that this is the main power unit. That's what, oh, you can just pull that out. There we go. That's probably the main power unit because the plug socket's there and it goes into it. This thing is all your USBs and stuff, and this thing I'm really hoping is just the power for the backlights. I'm gonna whip this one out, put it in the other one, give it a test and see if it works. Oh, to remove it, 3 screws. 1, 2, 3, and it's hooked into these little points here. Had to switch to a regular screwdriver because these ones are quite tough. And then if you carefully flip this over, we've got another plug there, which you should just be able to wiggle out. Come on, wiggle. Keep going. Ah, there we go. And we're out. I'm gonna go stick this in the other one. Fingers crossed it works. Okay, moment of truth. I don't know if that's any better. Is that better? I can see it. It's quite... Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have to plug something in. It didn't work. You can't even... Oh, maybe you can see. Look, there's a little Windows icon. That's how dark it is. So, I think I've actually made it worse because normally I'd be able to press the menu button and see the menu over here, but the menu's gone as well. So yeah, I've not fixed it. I've made it worse. There we go. Look at that. Still broken. I'm not sure if you can see. Oh yeah, there we go. Look, a Windows icon. That's how dark the screen is. And I think I've actually made it worse because before I started, you could press that and then a menu would pop up around there, and I can't see the menu anymore. So yeah, I think I've not fixed it and made it worse. So now I've got to carry on dismantling it, see if I can figure out how to remove the backlights from the screen. Gotta start with this thing. It's got tape over it, like it shouldn't be removed. So I think what I'm gonna do is unscrew this and see if the plug's any easier on this side. Alright. Slides out of there. No, it's not any easier. I'm just gonna put that straight back down. I finally figured out how to remove this clip, and it's really, really simple. You basically just pull it up from the side closest to the bottom of the telly. I'll give you a close-up now. See that little clip there? So that's all the way down, and basically you just want to very carefully lift it all the way up, and this just slides out. Yay! So now, this cable is stuck down with some very sticky tape. So let's remove that, and yeah, I can put this thing safely away, and next we're going to take off the plastics around, which has just got millions of little screws all the way around, so I'll time-lapse that. Before I do that, I'm going to put this one back together and try this entire unit on the one with a good screen, just to make sure it's not anything to do with this thing. So before I started ripping the screen apart, I decided to switch the entire thing just in case there was anything in this section or in the power section that was faulty. And guess what? Ta-da! The whole thing is glowing up. Look, clear as day. Oh, please don't, no. Oh my God. Oh, I got very worried then. I thought it turned off. Anyway, look, the entire thing looks like it's lighting up. The reason it's on the floor is I didn't expect that to work, but just goes to show you want to troubleshoot every easy stage possible before you move on to the more difficult stages. So now I'm going to put it all back together, plug it into my laptop, give it a proper test. And now we've got some crazy Inception YouTube shit going on, because this is the screen fully working, and this is me editing the video that you're watching right now. I finished this months ago. I just haven't had time to edit this video, but it has been working perfectly all the time. I've had a haircut. And I sold the old monitor for spares. So I bought the first broken monitor for £60 off Facebook Marketplace. Then I bought the broken monitor for £50 on Facebook Marketplace. Then I sold the broken one, listing everything that was broken for £60. The reason it probably sold for £60 is the base stand alone was selling for like 70 quid on eBay. Like, the surround was selling for quite expensive. Just all the parts. Like, if you took that and parted it out and had the space to store it, you could make a lot of money on it. But my house is tiny and I haven't got time to do that shit. So if this video has helped you dismantle one of those screens, let me know. I don't expect 1 million people to watch this. There'll probably be only 10 of you out there, but yeah, hope this helps. Peace.